Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to discuss about how an application fetches the user's data from the database with the help of SQL. Let's imagine this is an application made by Hacktify for all its students. So if a user enters the username and enters the correct password, he or she is allowed to enter into the application, and maybe he or she can see their profile, their progress, maybe their attendance, and a lot of things. So, this is how generally an application looks like and it works. So, how the application takes help from the database to fetch the user's correct details, such as their correct username and passwords. So, we will see the generic query what has been used into most of the applications. So here is the general SQL query. Here I am taking username as admin and password as admin. Let's imagine that this user does exist into the database. So the query should look something like select star from student where username equals admin and password equals admin. So if both the details match into the database, as we have used and logic operator over here, which means if both the conditions are true, only if both the conditions are true, then only and operator will allow to access the application, else it will not allow the user to go into the application. So as I said that both the details does exist into the database. Let's imagine this. So both username and password is correct, so the admin will be able to see the profile page which says hello admin, which belongs to a particular user. So this is how a application generally works. When you enter in your credentials, your username and your password, it forms up a query. It fits into the query and then it goes to the database. It checks whether the user exists or not. If the user exists, if the credentials are correct, the particular user is allowed into the application. Otherwise, he or she might get an error saying the credentials are not correct. So in the next video, we are going to move towards SQL injection and how do we spoof a query, how do we spoof a database to get the details without knowing correct passwords and usernames. Thank you so much.